Great to Saiyaman! What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I am your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be unboxing an SH Figuarts Great Saiyaman from Dragon Ball Z Tamashii Nations. This is an official release, and I'm so psyched that this is finally here, and I got this one at Toy Ninja, and you can go down in the link down below. He might have some left, I'm not sure, actually. As for D-Star Toys, I don't think we'll be getting this one in. Unfortunately, I am late to the action figure game. So, nonetheless, if you still want to go to my website, dstartoys.com, we have a sale going on, or 10% off by using code DSTAR01. Anyway, guys, enough of me talking. Let's just get this guy open. Let's see what's going on here. I've been so excited to get this guy. Waited so long to get him, and now I finally got him. This is the US release version, not the Japanese release. And I am so psyched. Let's take a look right off the bat. Ooh, he looks really good. This is something I can always expect from SH Figuarts, is solid quality, and yeah, pretty much that's a really good looking figure. So let's look here and let's see what's going on. Let's look closer. So what we have here is this classic Saiyaman helmet. We got the orange and black. Everything's nice and shiny here. And then we were looking at as the cape falls off. We'll probably get this more secured later. But let's look at the suit in general. We got this nice green, black, white. We got the Saiyan boots here. Also, what I noticed is we have these like little spots right here, and I think that's to hold the cape. So here's something that I think this is gonna Okay, so there's a peg back there, and let's get this cape in. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I was hoping they would give us a cloth cape, but you know what? That's fine. I still think this looks really cool. And let's zoom out there, and that's Gohan there, looking really awesome, really solid. Let's look at the cape here. So the back part is two pieces. This part connects to his back, and then this part's the other part, which you can articulate up and down. It doesn't look like you can do much of a left and right just because of how the cape is designed. And then this is where it should stick. It should. It doesn't look like there's any pegs on there to hold it on correctly, but I think that's just how it should be. And there you have it. So let's remove this plastic part in the middle here. And that completes the look. Look, we even get the transformative watch there, which is really nice. The gloves look really cool. We have an overall matte finish, and I really like how the helmet is this metallic finish. So what we get here is really cool looking gradients. And you can move the cape a little bit to the left and right so you can get that wind flowing look. So that's it for paint and detail. Let's move right into articulation and scale. He's looking really good so far. No problems here. Let's stand him up nice and straight so we can see how tall he is. Alright guys, let's see how tall he is. He's looking to be at about 5.5 inches, maybe a little bit above. Of course, we got to compare him to other action figures. And what we have here is the new Marvel Endgame MCU Captain America. And he should be taller than him. He stands at around 6, so yeah, he is indeed taller. And I rarely get to bring out a DC collectibles figure. Hold on one second. I rarely get to bring out a DC collectibles action figure as I stand Captain America up. Let's put him aside. And this is the Multiverse Shazam. This is the older one. I got this one almost 8 years ago. He's a really old figure, so as you can see, he does do well with other action figures from like the American companies. Unfortunately, maybe not. I think Gohan should. I think this is right. Let me know down in the comments down below if that looks correct. Okay, and let's see how he stands with like SH Figuarts MCU figures. And let's see here. What we have here is a Captain America. This is from Civil War, I believe. The Captain America SH Figuarts. And let's stand them together. So Cap does stand taller than Gohan there, as you can see. And, of course, we got to compare him to other SH Figuarts from Dragon Ball. And what we have here is the Ultimate Gohan, which is really old. I believe this was released in 2014. And this has the old school body type. And there he is. They should stand just about the same. Obviously, Gohan's hair is going up, so the helmet will definitely bring that down. So there you go. This is official release. They don't make this one anymore, unfortunately. And last but not least, let's see how he stands with like a female figure from Figma. And what we have here is Zero Suit Samus from Figma. Let's see how she stands. So this seems a little bit more accurate. I know Zero Suit Samus is a little short for a Figma, or she doesn't really match with other action figures, but I think this is pretty accurate too in terms of scale. So let's move right into articulation. But before we do, one question I always had, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you had, is this hard so he can't do sidekicks? And as you can see, he can do a sidekick really well. And that's because this is soft. They finally listened to us. If you remember the SH Figuarts Wheeze, he had a hard skirt, couldn't do anything, couldn't kick, couldn't do anything. I mean, it's a good-looking figure, but the problem is, with a hard skirt, you can't do anything. So they learned their lesson in SH Figuarts and said, hey, we're going to use soft plastic, so now you can do whatever you want. And this is what we have with Gohan here, or Great Saiyaman. So let's talk about articulation. We have up and down here at the toe. We got ball joint there at the ankle, double jointed knee. We got that fighting body 3-joint system here at the upper legs for maximum kickability. We have 2 joints here that twist. Can you do ab crunch? Yeah, he's really nice ab crunch there in the midsection. And we got articulation here, a ball joint there at the wrist. We got bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. We got ball joint there at the wrist, and it looks like we have 2 joints here at the neck, looking to be well above 25 points for articulation. Oh, and don't forget the cape does articulate, even though it's not really staying on perfectly. It is doing its job. But yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, what can you expect from SH Figuarts? I mean, they pretty much implement most of the articulation points from their older figures or all their figures into their newer ones, which I don't have a problem with because I love the way they're articulated. They're really beautiful. They do their job and everything like that. So let's move on to the accessories. Now that we've pretty much articulated this guy, we've looked close at his paint and detail. Last part of the video is we're going to look at accessories. So let's see what he has here. We get the Gohan face, which is him laughing, and that's pretty cool there too. And we also get a powered down Gohan face, which is, yeah, so if we look closer here, it's pretty close to what it is. I mean, this part right here is on the different side than what it is with. I think that's just because this is Ultimate Gohan, Mystic Gohan, and yeah, so that's probably how it is in the anime. There's one question I do have is, can you remove them? Can you interchange them? And I'm starting to think you can. Let's see. Let's give it a quick look. Let's do this real quick. Everyone, please stand by. And let's see if we can fit that. And the answer to that question is negative. No, that's not going to happen. So the peg on Ultimate Gohan it's too small. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, if you guys had Ultimate Gohan, you're like, oh wow, you get a new head. Actually, let's see here. So let's look here. There's one more thing I do want to test out. So this is the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan head. And let's see if we can fit that on there. Oh, man, that does look cool, but unfortunately, it is not going to fit. That peg is not going to work. I think the only way you're going to get this to work is if you remove this peg from the Super Saiyaman and plug that right there. And you got to remove this one first, and then you can do that by heating up the plastic and removing it. But as cool as you want this look, this is not going to happen right off the bat, unfortunately. As you can see, I could just pull that off real easy, and it shouldn't be like that, unfortunately. Man, they didn't really think about that, but that's okay, because this is based off the older Gohan. I guess you can't really compare or interchange the older ones with the new one without some modification. So that handles that. And of course we got, let's see what we got here. We got a different bottom face. Let's look here. Let's just dump all of that out and let's just see. Of course we get a whole bunch of hands. We got open hand. We got the claw hand here. We got a bunch of hands here. I like to call this hand the Big Bang Attack hand. And we got a lower part for his laughing part of his mask. And of course we got antennas here, which I will probably give this a look. I don't quite know what this is, but I'm going to take out the manual. I'm going to look. And of course we have this other arm. So now that I'm looking at all these accessories, I don't quite understand what's going on with them. So let me see here. So that bottom part doesn't. So this is a completely interchangeable head. We got a laughing head, bottom part for his mask. And let's see what we can do here. First, let's take out the manual. I'm going to give that a quick look, and then I will be right back. All right, now that I've looked at the manual, let's see. So this is how you remove this part. So you remove this, and you can interchange the bottom part with the face man, and then you can put the laughing face, because he's laughing in the face of evil. And all those criminals in Dragon Ball Z. And then you can get that on there, so now you got the laughing face. And then you could probably stick that on them. See, there you go. Go, ha ha ha! There you go. Ha ha ha! There you have it. That is Great Saiyaman Gohan acting really extravagant. A little bit too extra for a superhero. Let's see. So the issue I'm having right now, and I think this is a blaring negative, is that it's real when you're like messing around with this figure, that cape has to be really in, unless it's just going to fall off. Again, you just have to really push that cape back, like what I'm squeezing right there, or for it to fit. But I think that's the only negative. So you got your ha 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 face. Let's just switch out some heads. Here's Super Saiyan head. There he is, just charging up right there. So now that we got the Super Saiyan head, let's take the powered down head. Let's just remove this cape, because this is pretty much how Gohan's going to look when he's not in his mask. And so there you have it, where he's just like being serious yet still in his Saiyaman costume. That looks really cool right there. And if you want him to be super extra, boom, there he is. Ha ha! There he is in his extra look right there. That looks really, really solid. So we've gone through all the helmets. So this is what I kind of figure out what these do. Let's see. All right. So okay. So I'm looking at the manual here. What this is for? Yeah, I should have known. This is for that, so you can cover up that hole there, so it looks nice and clean. And then these are supposedly antennas. I don't really want to remove those, because they look like they're on a. They should be cut out. I don't really want to, though. Okay, so I understand how this is. So it looks like these go up. So yeah, I honestly don't really want to remove them. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this as is. So let's come up with a conclusion of this figure, because so far I am thoroughly enjoying it, because I just love this character. He's just so good. Some people can argue that he's not the best, but you know what? I love Gohan as Saiyaman, especially in the Dragon Ball movie with Janemba. I think it was Janemba. That was really cool. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this figure. Let's come up with a conclusion. Oh, one more thing before we come up with a conclusion. I realize what this is. This is just, you can interchange this part of the arm. It's so easy to do. So you can have him without the watch. I like it with the watch. It adds a little extra coolness to it, in my opinion. So let's get this. Let's just get one of the hands out. And there he is, being all super cool. All right, let's come up with a conclusion. Finally, I love this figure. If you can find him, yeah, he's easily worth the money. I think he's around $60-70 US bluefin distributed. If there's anything wrong with him, I think my biggest negative is that this cape was always falling off when I was messing around with him, but that problem can be easily alleviated with just pushing this in. Also, I don't know why you have to push these out. I wish these just came separate, and like I don't like it when they do that. I mean, this isn't a model, this is an action figure. But again, these are very, very, very small complaints that shouldn't deter you from purchasing this figure, especially because he just looks so cool. And when it comes to SH Figuarts figures, once they go, they pretty much go. They're really hard to come by, so if you see this guy, you gotta get him. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.